So we're live. Welcome to my 21-day meditation challenge. I'm looking forward to sharing this space with you again today. Today it is day 11, transforming worries. So we are into the second week, healing emotional wounds. And I wanted to share with you something that happened to me yesterday after I ended the live here with you. I had some old emotional wound come up. Something resurfaced that I thought was healed, but something came back up, resurfaced, and I thought, oh, that's interesting. So I did a bit of self-inquiry and I did a bit of release work yesterday evening, which was all good. It's always good when things come up to just continue with the healing work, with the release work, and let them all go. And it was interesting. That came up yesterday as we're going through this week of healing emotional wounds, that some old wound came up yesterday. So that was very interesting. So how is it working for you? Is there anything coming up for you? Any emotional wounds, old wounds resurfacing? I look forward to hearing from you. How is it working for you? How is your transformational journey? How is your unfoldment happening? And today we're going to just gently, just a soft focus, transforming worries. These are just soft focus words. We're not trying to fix something today, but it is the beginning of a journey of healing the emotional wounds, of transforming ourselves. We cannot do everything in one day, all in one go. But as you're here, it is the beginning of the transformational journey. So give yourself a big applause, a big hug, that today you're here showing up for yourself. So let's begin today's session. But before we begin, I am inviting those who've been joining me from the beginning, I'm inviting you to get into your comfortable position. And for those who are joining for the first time, just quickly go through the body posture. My recommendation is to sit on the floor with your legs folded, cross-legged. In this position, the hips are open. So seated on the floor gives us that opportunity for the body to be open when our knees are open. In that position, in that cross-legged position, when the legs are folded in that position, the hips are open, the knees are open wide. And in that, we can allow the breath to come all the way into our belly. And palms facing upwards, open, gently resting on your thighs, eyes gently closed. And that's it, you're ready. And for those, for whatever reasons, if you're not able to sit, and lying down is the next recommendation. Lie down on the floor, on a rug, on a mat, with your arms to your sides, palms facing upwards, gently resting slightly away from the body, and your feet open wide as well, so that your hips are open and you can allow the breath to come in all the way. In these two positions, we are naturally grounded. Our breath naturally comes in all the way, and there's no way we can be in stress in these positions. And this is why I recommend these positions. So I'm inviting you to get into your comfortable position and gently close your eyes. And get ready to let go of those repetitive loops of worries, the what ifs, because often worries come from what ifs. What if this happens, or what if this doesn't happen? So it's always a case about the future, the uncertainty about the future. What if this happens if I have this symptom in the body? What if this happens if I don't have money in the bank? Or what if it doesn't happen the way I want it to happen? So most of the time, it's about the what ifs, and they go on a loop unbeknown to us, and then we're overthinking from that loop, and then we're not able to break that cycle. So this meditation is to gently focus on that part of ourselves who's doing that, controlling us and keeping us in that overthinking, repetitive loops of thoughts, of worries, which are most of the time not really there. They're not really true. But we tell ourselves, we hear the stories in our head, and we believe it's real, and we live through that story, through the filtered lenses of those stories. So let's begin this meditation to break through that loop and to remind ourselves that the what ifs are not real, the worries are not real, and what is real is right here, right now, in this moment of stillness. So let's begin. So begin with a big exhale from your belly through the mouth, with a big release breath, an ooh sound, I call it, because it makes the shape of an ooh with your lips when you do exhale, and your head is erect, your spine is erect. And if there are any tensions in your shoulders, anything you've been holding on to, just drop it, big drop, and just release it. You may move your head or shoulders, neck and shoulders if you wish, just to bring your body into this state of relaxation. And as you give a big exhale through the mouth, you have made space in your belly, in your lower abdomen. As you exhale long and slow, you have made space. Whatever it is that you've been holding on to, because we hold a lot of stuff in our belly, emotional wounds, worries, stories, we let go as we release the breath. And as you have released it, you have made space in your belly, in your lower abdomen, to allow the in-breath to naturally go in all the way. And this is key to grounding ourselves in our breath, in our body, in our base. As the hips are open in these positions and the breath comes in all the way into your belly, you are naturally beginning to ground. This is the body's natural way of grounding oneself. So bring your awareness to your breath, to your body. How does your breath feel? Is it relaxed? Is it deep? Is it coming in all the way into your belly? And you're able to allow the breath to just gently come in, fill your belly. And then in a moment, just exhale gently through the nose. And if you're not feeling that way, if you feel that your breath is not going in all the way, then try a release again. Release breath through the mouth. Long and slow. And you can do this a few times in your own practice until you feel you've made that space. And now you can just relax into your body, into your breath. This is the body's natural rhythm of breath. We're designed to breathe in this way, all the way into our belly. Hold for a moment and then exhale through the nose, again long and slow, gentle breath. And this is the cycle, the gentle rhythm of our breath. And often if we don't bring our awareness to our breath, we allow the crazy head to take us on a joyride. the mental joyride, and then the breath becomes short, and then the body thinks that, oh, there is some danger, and then stress is triggered, and off we go into that loop in the wild forest. So just bring yourself back with your breath. The breath is like the reins of a wild horse. When we try to tame a horse, we have to first put the reins on, put the saddle on, get onto the horse, and through the reins is how we train the horse. And once the horse has been tamed, we use the reins to navigate the horse, which way to go, by gently tugging on the left or the right, which direction the horse is supposed to take. And is the horse supposed to slow down if you pull it backwards? Or whatever the language is sent through the reins from our hands to the horse, and the horse knows what to do, which direction to go, to slow down, to turn left, to turn right. So in the same way, the mind is like the crazy horse. And sometimes we need to just pull the reins back to let them know, let the brain, the mental faculties know that it's time to slow down. And so when we sit in meditation, that's what we're doing. Just to slow down, bring our awareness to our breath, and just sit in stillness. Just a few moments in stillness. Doing nothing but just observing and being an awareness. Just being aware of whatever it is that is brought to us through the power of our thoughts, whatever it is. Just gently watch them, let them go. Thank you for showing up. And if there's anything that kind of seems to be urgent, that no, you have to deal with it right now, you can gently say, no, I don't have to deal with it right now. Thank you for letting me know. I will deal with it after this meditation. And this is what showing up for oneself means, that I am giving priority, number one priority, to myself. That I'm here showing up for myself, and I'm going to do this just for a few minutes, to just sit in stillness, to be this awareness, to just watch. And when we train ourselves to do this, it becomes natural in our day-to-day life to become this, to function from this perspective. So just breathe in this awareness into your body right now. That I am here by my own free will, my choice, to be here to show up for myself. Because I'm learning that I am the most important for me. Because only when I take care of myself can I take care of others. Only when I fill my cup up can I pour it out to others around me. Only when I serve myself can I be of service to others from the right mindset, the right perspective, not from any agenda. Because sometimes if the body is drained, and a lot of people do that, when we are drained and we function from that perspective, even if we think we're helping others, we're doing from the perspective of validation, wanting to hear those praise words. Oh, how wonderful is she, is he, doing such great work. And if we don't get those praise words, then we get upset and we go down. And that's when we're functioning from a drained mode. We're not really functioning from the true perspective of being of service, from purity, just from being love, from being peace, that I am doing this because I'm so full. I am so full of love. So the love naturally pours out from you. I am full of peace, and therefore peace naturally flows out of you. I am full of joy. Joy naturally flows out of you to everybody around you, to the world. That's how we are of service. When we are full, we are automatically being of service to others around. So when you take this time out for yourself to just sit in stillness for a few moments every single day, you are recharging yourself. You are allowing yourself this time for yourself to recharge, to rejuvenate. So give thanks to yourself today that I'm showing up for myself. And breathe in this feeling of bliss into your body. And if the worrying thoughts come in at this moment, just gently say, they're not real. What ifs are not real. What if this happens? What if that happens? The very fact that it's in the future, and most of the time, worries are always about the future, whether the future is in the next moment future, or in the day future, or in a month, years, whatever. But it's always about the future. What if it happens this afternoon? That's also the future. So when we're worrying about something that we are assuming that may happen, it may happen or it may not happen. And the beauty about the future is that it is unmade, it is uncreated. In this present moment, we can change it. So the fear that I have about this thing in the future, what if, is not real. It is not real. Whatever I don't like, I can change it now by grounding myself in this present moment. Feel how liberating this is to let go of the control by the worrying self. Letting go of the control of the what ifs. And just sitting in this awareness, in this present moment. Just reassuring, reaffirming to myself that it isn't real and it is uncreated. If it is in the future, it is uncreated. We usually don't worry about the past. We probably never worry about the past because the past is done, it's gone. There's nothing to worry about it. Yes, we may not be happy about certain things that happened in the past, but there's nothing to worry because it's done. It's created. It's the uncreated that we worry about as to, oh, will I be doing it right? Because we always want to get it right. So let go of that needing to get it right to be right. I'm letting go of this personality within me, this version of myself that I wasn't aware of, who needed to be right always, to ensure that everything happens in the right way, in the perfect way, in my way. I am letting them go now, letting this personality go now. Big release breath into the light. I'm letting it all go now. And as you bring your awareness to that version of yourself, it is now easy to say goodbye. By bringing your awareness to the fact that it isn't real, whatever it is that I'm worrying about the future, it hasn't happened yet, it isn't real. And I don't have to get it right. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't even have to work out in my way. It's all good as it is. Whatever happens is good. I am trusting and I am surrendering. This is another powerful step to include in your daily practice of trusting and surrendering to life, to the divine spirit. This worry that I have, I am surrendering to you, divine spirit, because I, as a human, do not know how to deal with it, how to resolve it. I do not know. I'm learning to trust and surrender, and therefore I'm doing this right now. I surrender these worries to you, divine spirit. So as you bring your awareness to yourself that there was this version of me, I wasn't aware of it before, now I'm aware of it. That's great. And now I'm letting it go. I'm surrendering it to the divine spirit. Because no matter how much we tiny human beings try to effort so much to fix everything and do everything and this healing and that healing and doing all that, doing so much, efforting so much. At the end of the day, we all know that there is one divine power that orchestrates this entire universe, the intelligence that works our body without us knowing. There is that divine intelligence that works through every being in this entire universe. And so when we learn to trust and surrender to that divine power, life becomes easier, that I don't have to hold up and I don't have to carry everything and I don't have to worry about everything. I just let go. I just surrender my worries and that's it. I'm light. Once you've surrendered, you will automatically become lighter. It's like giving away. You've given your worries away. Feel how much lighter you feel in your body right now as you do this. And you can speak it out. I surrender. And if there's a particular worry right now in your mind, you can surrender that particular. I am surrendering this worry about to the divine spirit, to the divine power. And as you say, and as you speak these words, notice how light it makes your body feel. Just by simply surrendering, you've given it away. And as you do this, that control of the overthinking, repetitive loops will begin to fade away very quickly. So breathe in this sense of freedom, a sense of peace in your body right now. And breathe out the sense of bliss and a sense of beautiful awareness that brings all these transformational qualities in our body. Gratitude for that. I am grateful for this journey, that I am able to learn and grow through these challenges. Those worrying thoughts have taught me how to come into this moments of freedom simply by surrendering. That's how I can transform all the worrying thoughts, transform myself. Once you get into this habit of doing this during your meditation, you can take this out of your meditation practice and into real life. Whatever thinking habits come into your awareness, whether that's a worrying loop or whatever thoughts there are, that may be of high vibrational in nature, you can simply do this. Get into the habit of just bringing your awareness to it. I'm aware of it. Thank you. I am now surrendering this to the Divine Spirit to show me, to guide me. And if there's anything that I need to do, little bits and pieces that I need to do, let me know with clear guidance. You can say that. And you can use this as a life tool that anytime you are faced with a challenge, you always surrender and just say this, speak these words. Start with awareness, then surrender, and then you ask to be shown the guidance. And as you do this, you can bring your awareness back to your breath, grounding yourself. And this beautiful new feeling, the feeling of liberation, of freedom, that you have liberated yourself from the loops, the overthinking loops, the worrying loops, and you are now free. You have now got this new medicine, new tool that you can apply anytime in your life. So ground this awareness into your body right now. This is your new information. And with this feeling of liberation and groundedness, I'm bringing you close to this meditation. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow and sharing this space with you. Until then, be peace, be love, be joy. I see you tomorrow.